Very good morning, children. I hope you all are doing well. So, today in this class of GK, we are going to start our next chapter. The name of the chapter is Explorer. It is given on page number 16. Okay, so explorers are those people who travel to different countries and they investigate and search about those places. Okay, and they try to interact with the people of that places. So these people are known as explorers. Okay, an explorer is a person who travels through a new and unfamiliar area in order to learn about it. Okay, so they travel to different and unknown places in order to explore them, just to know about those places. They travel these places. The ambition of establishing dominance over places and trade prompted man to undertake journey and voyages. It led the discovery of new places and trade routes. Know these explorers. So some of the explorers are given in these pictures. We are going to learn about that they have traveled which country, which place, and they have investigated which place. Okay, so the first we have is a Marco Polo, who traveled from Italy in Europe to China. He returned to Italy by sea. Okay, so the first explorer is Marco Polo, who traveled from Italy to Europe to China, and then he came back Italy by sea. Now next we have is Vasco da Gama, who was a Portuguese sailor. For the first time traveled by Portugal to India by sea. Okay, so he was a Portuguese sailor. So he traveled from Portuguese to India by sea. Now the third explorer we have is Christopher Columbus, who was a great explorer. He believed that the world was round and discovered the new world, that is America. Okay, now the fourth explorer we have is a Ferdinand Magellan. Sailed across the Atlantic and sailing down the coast of South America, entered the Pacific Ocean. Now the next we have is Robert Peary, was the first man to reach the North Pole. Okay, so these are the five explorers we have. Their places are also described to which they have traveled and explored that places. Now I think it was great to learn something from this chapter. Now we have is chapter number 12, Delhi, the capital of India. So some of the few things, interesting facts are given about Delhi place, which is our capital of India. So let's just learn something from this. The first we have is fill in the blanks. Delhi shares its boundaries with dash and dash. So these are the two states with which Delhi shares its boundaries, which are Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Now the next is Delhi is situated at the banks of river Yamuna. Okay, now the next is official residence of President of India is Rashtrapati Bhavan. So the residence of India, President of India is Rashtrapati Bhavan. Now the next is Mughal Gardens and Rashtrapati Bhavan are open to public in the month of March every year. Okay, so Mughal Gardens and Rashtrapati Bhavan are open to public. Okay, that means the public can visit here in the month of Feb and March every year. Okay, now the next is Delhi has one of the fastest and modern metro in the world. It is generally said that the Delhi is only the place where we can see the fastest and the modern metro in the world. Now the next is number 6 is people from different states and cultures live and work in Delhi, so it is called mini India. Okay, so there are many places who belong, there are many people who belongs to different places works in Delhi, so it is called mini India. Next, number 7th is Gurudwara says Ganj and Chandni Chowk was built at site where Sikh Guru Tegh Bahadur was beheaded by Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. Next is Rajghat is the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, as we all know that. Now the B part is write any 5 important tourist places in Delhi. So we have is Red Fort, India Gate, Akshardham Temple, which is very famous in Delhi, Jama Masjid, Qutub Minar. Okay. C part. Who built the following monuments of Delhi? Red Fort was built by Shah Jahan. Next is Qutub Minar was built by Qutubuddin Aibak. Next is Purana Killa was built by Sher Shah Suri. Next is number 4th is Humayun's tomb. It was built by Begum. So this is also some interesting fact which we have learned. about Delhi, which is our capital of India. And our next chapter number 14, musical chords. Okay, so every country has their own music, has own type of music or style of music. Music has its place globally. Okay, music is something which gives us feel, which makes us feel very good, and it's very soothing to listen any type of music which we love. Okay, which we love to listen. Okay, so some of the forms of the music are given here, which are which are performed in those countries only, those special countries only. Okay, so come, let's know about the homelands of different music. So first we have dances and music in the first row, and in the second row we have is country, that in which country they are being performed by the people. Okay, so first is salsa. So salsa is being performed in the country New York. Now the next is tango. It is performed in country Argentina. Next is bamba, which is performed in Puerto Rico. Juju, it is performed in Nigeria. Now the next is samba, which is being performed in country of Brazil. Reggae, Jamaica. Kodo, it is performed in Japan. Gamelan, Indonesia. Calypso, Trinidad. Rumba, it is performed in Cuba. So these are the some of the forms of music or dance which is performed in this country, in their own country, and the name of the countries are given in front of them. So I hope you all had enjoyed, all had liked this. Some of the forms are really difficult to remember, but you can, some of the forms of dance you can remember, and their country too. Okay, so this is all for today's class. Thank you children, have a good day.